Okay. Yeah, no sound. Thank you. Mute. I was just seeing if you guys could read lips. Jeez. Nobody passed. Just kidding. The quantity thing and sound individually makes. Yeah, it's all right. Oh, you had shorts on. Okay. I see it. Captions would be hella helpful right now. Whatnot. Well, Whatnot doesn't control my captions. I have no captions available because I use OBS. It's not like a default. You could turn it on. You have to install like a third party plugin. And I did have one, but it's weird. Yeah, the captions are weird. They're not like the Whatnot. I need to figure that out. I need something a little better. Yes, golden goose commentary. I just want to see if you guys could read lips. Okay. Wow, the chat's way back up. Okay. You were so embarrassed. Well, but Whatnot doesn't control OBS, so they wouldn't be able to do anything. There's companies that make like software that's a plugin to use, but I don't like any of them. Yeah, and because I run OBS on Mac, it's not the full version of what OBS is on like PC. Yeah, it's real techy. I did have this other thing on and it was working and then it stopped working. So it's like you got to calibrate sometimes. Yeah. And what it does is the where the captions was, it was like right in the middle. Yeah. But I won't yell so you can hear me. But yeah, I forgot that I turned off the mic for a minute. That happens. Otherwise you get the you like watching with your volume off? Would love to read CC. How often you guys have closed captions on? Let's see. I know some sellers have it, some sellers don't. Let's do a poll right now. And if you don't know, you don't have to take the poll. Or just say no, actually. Some people don't know what it is. You never seen it before? So it's when the seller's talking, and in the stream when you're there, there's a three dots. If you click it, it'll have either volume or CC, closed captions. All the time when you're working, so you're working. You have it when you watch TV. Yeah. I think a lot more people and sometimes, yeah, I'll do it sometimes, not I rarely do it because I don't wanna be looking at my phone. I wanna be uh, doing all kinds of other things instead of sitting there watching, and that's so tiny. Yeah, it's so small for me. But every now and then I'll look and then it's on, but yeah, with OBS, see, it's and I can't turn it on the app as a seller. It's automatic. Like certain phones don't do it, certain phones do it, but it's the viewer who gets to turn on captions, with the exception of OBS. A lot of people work and whatnot and have captions on, yeah. Mods help too. Oh, that's good. Hello, Ellie. Andy, what's the name? I think Andy has, because he's PC. I don't know. I'm sure he's still here. What's the name of the captions you use? He has a good one. Honestly, not sure I want written proof of what I say. Doesn't matter. The AI can read it. Alexa, play Charlie Poof. Poof. I'm done. I quit. I know. I wish I play music over here. I used to. I used to. Hello. What's up, Relic? No written proof. Too late. There's video evidence. You're done. You're done. It's just a caption plug from from that forum, huh? The one I got a couple of them. They just never worked. Yeah, well, this was the other one I was doing. I think I took it out now because it wouldn't, for whatever reason, like, I don't know if I talk loud enough or what, it just wouldn't capture my language. It would pick 3 or 4 of the words out, and then I had this other captions on, but it's squawk, but it never ended up working. But the other one did. I bet I took it out because it wasn't working right, and it wouldn't output. Why are you telling them about what I did yesterday, Millicent? No, I didn't hear that. Yikes. Was it late night or what? Whatnot sometimes could be the Wild West. I'm sure she got booted off. You didn't even share it with me. Sheesh. I gotta get some more water. Let me grab a bottle of water. No way. I can't believe that. Really? Who was it? I'm just kidding. Yeah, there's been some crazy things we've seen on the app. But I've seen more good on here than bad, so, What's up, YouTube? How are you guys? How are you guys doing over there on the YouTubes? The you If you guys didn't know, I have a YouTube channel, same name. I post a lot of video content, and I make a lot of videos about whatnot. I also have streamed 1,000 videos on there, and whoa, echo. I also, oh, thank you, XRP. What's up? Anyways, yeah, let's see what we got. I missed some. How's our poll looking? So, do you use closed captions? 42% yes, 44% yes, and 56 no. Today I learned that if I kept my hacky sacks, remember those? Oof, Millicent. That's crazy. Were you in there, Andy? Mm. Yeah, we don't need to know who the seller is. That's my rule. It's none of my business. Didn't happen here. I don't care about it. Yeah. It's too bad when people, who knows if they're intoxicated on drugs and they do stuff like that, or they like to show things. So, yeah, we never know. Hacky sacks. I remember that. I remember my neighbor. She was from China, and she was like cool. And it was these kids I played with. They still live next to my mom. And we were outside doing hacky sack, and she was like, I could do that. And we were like, yeah, right. Sure. So we give it to her. I've never seen anybody do hacky sack like her. And she was older, and she was like, she was so good. She must have did the hacky sack on the back of her foot for like 10 minutes. She was fit. You could bounce a quarter off that woman. She can still do the hacky sack. She still has one. Yeah, I saw her not that long ago, and I said to her, "Can you still do hacky sack?" She's like, "I still have one." I saw someone the other night smoking on the app and smoking. Yeah, I've seen some things. I saw someone smoking crack or hash, something. They were smoking something. Yep. They're not on the app anymore. They're gone. Yeah. You're not supposed to smoke on your stream. That's not going to make people want to buy. I wouldn't want to buy. I don't want stuff smelling like Cigarettes, no, thank you. Also, some people are allergic to it, so you need to disclose that. I believe you. Yeah. I see people vaping too. I don't, people have their own habits and stuff, but like as a buyer, I wouldn't buy from a person that was smoking. I don't want the stuff to smell. What's up, Pooja? D, what's the best way to play background music in the stream? I use Alexa. The music is garbled in the stream. Well, I mean, technically, you don't you Alexa music unless it's royalty free. You're not really supposed to play it because of some of the rules, and you'll find that at help.whatnot.com. But people do it. It's not being cracked down, but in the future it will be. Um, I don't really know. It depends on a bunch of things. Andy, you got any input? Make sure Bluetooth is off and you're playing it. Sometimes it's better to play it from like a separate device, but sometimes that mic will like try to fight from the speaker to the microphone because it's like trying to whoever's talking into it, meaning the music or you, it might be garbled because it's trying to fight for that. I see that in a lot of streams. Now, if you go on a stream and someone's talking and their music's jamming, they're probably using OBS or something. Yeah, there probably are. I see a lot of people going live on their phone and using a Bluetooth speaker, playing music, and the same thing. It's garble. It's horrible as a buyer. I don't stay in those streams. I leave. You stream with an Android? Yeah. Android, a couple of people I know that have Android, they'll be talking and same thing. It's horrible. It's that, and they don't even realize it. And the music's kind of loud, so it makes it even worse when they talk. And I don't even have ADHD. But people that have ADHD will not stay in that stream. They cannot. Aussie, what do you mean? Are they allowed to play music? If it's royalty free, yes. If it's not royalty free, you cannot. And just because it's from like Spotify, Apple, YouTube, you can't just play music from other, they have their own terms of service that you have to follow. It says it on there. Yeah, of course. It's okay, Millicent. Sweet dreams. Yeah, you can't smoke, but you're also like turning off fires. Yeah, it says it don't smoke on your stream. You're not supposed to get drunk or intoxicated, I mean, or do drugs, on your live and stuff. You shouldn't be under the influence at all, but people do and you know. What's up, notification? Don't chew gum and eat hard candy either. No one wants to hear it. Yeah. Yeah, I think it might be the Android. I don't know. Thank you so much, Millicent. I appreciate you. Okay. I was back, I guess, in the chat. I thought it caught up. There we go. Not everybody has common sense, Aussie. We know this. Not everybody has common sense or common courtesy. It is, Jen. 100%. It's so funny sometimes. You don't want to see anybody chewing gum. I never chew gum on my live. Mm-mm. I also cannot stand it when people eat those hard candies. So I have a friend like on here, and she used to, and I go in her stream, and I like listening to her talk and sell. And one day I was just like, I'm telling her, and I red chatted. I'm like, quit sucking on that candy. I can hear you slurp. She busted out laughing so hard the candy went flying out. It was pretty funny. I was like, dude, I can hear you with your candy. No one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear that. Yeah, it was just funny. And then she doesn't do it anymore. And she's like, well, at least I know you're my friend. You're being honest with me. You know what I mean? You're not just saying that. Don't eat a peanut butter sandwich and then go live. Why not? The number of people eating in stream is disgusting. I know. I don't mind watching. Like, here's where it gets me. If someone takes a bite, they chew with their mouth closed, they don't smack their lips or talk with food, I'm good, right? I can handle it. It's when they lick their fingers and then start touching the stuff and selling it. I can't do that. It's gross. It's gross. Tara, what's up? Crunchy potato chips with a crinkly plastic bag is amazing while live. Honestly, can you hear that? I don't think you can. Can you hear this? Can you hear my IKEA bag? I think my mic thing is on, so you can't. It's your favorite flavor. What? You wish. Um, I like the crinkle. I can't handle when people talk with food in their mouth. It's rude. I want to smack them. That's my biggest. I remember sometimes my mom did that. I'd be like, "Mom, don't." So I can't. I can't talk. I won't. I'll walk away. So you stay safe. I can't. So I won't hit you. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm. I just can't. When people talk with their mouth full, it's just like, come on. It's stuck to the roof of your mouth. But like, there's a couple of like YouTube people I'll watch who do like the mukbang, and I crack up. But it's when they talk, they'll chew it up if they finish. I can handle. It's just that the hard candy too. I can't do it. The potato chips, I can't handle that either. It's too loud when people crunch. Mm-mm. It makes you insane. I know it's too much. Hello, Elizabeth. Yeah, and you know what? One day I was fine. And then one day I went in this stream and this guy and girl were sitting there selling and they were taking bites. They'd done like a 24-hour stream and they were taking bites of food and licking their fingers. And I was like, what did I just witness? They're licking their fingers and then they were picking up the items and putting them up and running them and licking their fingers while they ate chips. And I was like, can you cancel my order? I was grossed out. And I don't get, I could look at guts, pus, pimple popping. It was that licking the fingers that was done. Yeah, I can handle all the gross stuff. Brains, I can handle all that. But somebody licking their fingers and then touching other people's stuff, mm-mm. One day I was fine until, yeah, it was gross. It was also like, do you even look at yourselves? I'm like, I wasn't judging. I just thought it was gross. I just thought, whoa. Like, then I was like, oh man, what else are they doing? So, I don't think people realize. Yeah, please eat Cheetos and then sell clothes. I've seen that too. hmm I've seen everything on this app. Yes, exactly what it is. I think they were just comfortable. Honestly, I don't think they thought it was gross, but licking the fingers and touching the stuff was like pass for me. It's when people can't handle the noise, the loud crunch. Yeah, noise when people eat. I don't like the kettle chips when people chew those, even if the mouth's closed. Yeah, they don't like noises like that. That's what it means. What it is. It makes for a fun experience. Yeah. I've seen everything on whatnot. It's calmed down a lot. But every now and then, someone pops up and thinks they're doing something original, and they're not. Yeah, sometimes then I'll get tagged in the show, and I'll be like, "Oh gosh, what's going on?" And then I last a few minutes, and then I leave. Browsing around, I see people ask to cancel after they win a bid. Is allowing it good or bad? It depends. Sometimes it's better to just let them cancel because you're gonna ship it, they're gonna get it, and they're gonna leave you a bad review. Because most of the time, those things are buyer's remorse, right? Or they don't have money in the bank, or they say, "Oh, my dog swiped," or "My kid swiped." But some streams, like it specifically says, no cancellations under any circumstance. I had someone one time bid up an item, a whole bunch, and then say, after they were very active in my chat, say, "What did I buy? I was asleep." And I'm thinking in my head, "You were asleep. You were just talking to us like for like an hour." And so they sent me a message that they couldn't afford. First it was, "I need to cancel. I was asleep." And then the next was, "I can't afford." And it was like a $30 item. They bid it up, right? So I just I left it sitting there because it wasn't the first time. It was like second, third time. And so the next day I go in this girl's stream and there's the person who was trying to cancel buying like $200-300 worth of stuff. So they lied. They were a liar. I don't like liars. So I denied their cancellation and shipped it. "Kathy, I've been thinking about you." "My cousin, what's up? I've been thinking about you. I hope you're doing good." Yeah. So, don't lie. Just tell the truth. If you can't afford it, it's okay. Don't bid. If if you need to cancel it, then, that's fair, but getting caught, yeah. So, the seller has their own terms too. Yeah, but the seller can't say like, "Oh, if you cancel it, it's 25% restocking fee," or something like that. They can't do that on Whatnot. Let's close this poll. We already see what it is. So, it looks like most people don't use captions. So I'll get it out of there because it covers it up. All these people in toxic favors. Awesome vintage. You can't, if it cancels, you can't leave a review. Yeah, I've had a bunch that canceled on me, like the seller. When the seller is canceled, I can't leave a review. And believe me, I want to leave a negative review. Like the Pokemon streams I've gone in, they've canceled. Like I had bought 25 items and they canceled, and I couldn't leave a review, which is not fair. They canceled because they messed up and it didn't sell for what they wanted, and they had like the seller remorse. So personally, I should be able to leave a review, and I wasn't. You have to almost get them right before, but then you don't know when they're going to cancel. I think that's the best part of Whatnot is how much fun I have on here with so many people and watches. There's so many unique persons. That's why I said there's no one like you on the app. There's no one like me. There are so many different unique people on this app. That's what makes it so fun. There's a show for everyone and a character. There's so many characters. They say if the seller denies the cancel, the buyer requested. I saw someone cancel an order in stream because, yeah, they did it twice. Yeah, some of the streams that are running volume, they have it in their thing. Like mine, if you bid up an item, I'm not going to accept a cancellation because you're fighting somebody else and other people are bidding. If I allow it, then I lose out on that sale. So, I mean, it's like a fair thing. In a violet world, good night, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Sweet dreams. I'll see you later. Do it. I want to see you do a challenge. I think you got it in you. 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 days, 30 days. Let's go. Or do Monday through Friday, 30 minutes. You can do it. All right. Yeah, people just have to be aware what they buy. If you swipe, you own it, Sometimes I've seen people. I had a friend swipe on an item by accident because she was tapping the hearts and she accidentally swiped, and it was like on a pair of sneakers that was like $1,500. $1,500. And she tried to get him to cancel, and the seller was like, "Screw you," and shipped it. Because because he didn't have to cancel it. Ouch is right. 1,500. Like they only had money for one item and found something better on their last. Yeah. So they got booted out. I actually believe that it was an accidental swipe. I know the seller. I mean, I know the buyer, and she would not buy $1,500 sneakers. $200 sneakers maybe, but not 1,500. Did it twice and gone. I mean, you have to stop people at some point if they're doing that. Yeah, we don't say no names, Kathy, but yeah. I know a couple people that have done that. I swiped one night on something. It wasn't that much, but I just ate it. I was like, you know what? I own it. So you just have to be aware. It's okay. You forgot. You accidentally bought a squishy yesterday, but you ate it. Yeah. Yeah, you just got to own up for it. Like, obviously this app's auctions. So if you swipe, you own it. Yeah. I mean, it's not the seller's fault. They're running auctions. But like I go late at night. So I've had a handful of people say, I've had a handful of people say, you know, I was sleeping when I bought it, but I'll keep it. Don't worry about it. You know. So I don't really worry about it. I don't have it very often here where somebody wants to cancel because I'm really clear about what my item is. Like I don't just run a random item and then you sleep bought a pencil and chapstick. Okay, you guys, what's the weirdest thing you ever bought on Whatnot? Go. The weirdest thing I ever bought on Whatnot? I buy a lot of weird things. Probably a turkey baster. Is it still down here? I don't know where I put it. Let's see. I buy weird shit all the time. But this is kind of like nobody asked why. Thank you, Aussie. Thank you. I did a few times, but luckily it was little things. Yeah. A crocheted F bomb. I wonder what that looks like. That's cool. You've never seen one like that. I had to buy it. I bought that. I bought the weirdos. I got so many weirdos up here. I just bought Dolly Parton. I think she's the last thing I bought. Dolly Parton. I buy all kinds. Yeah. Before it changed from tap to swipe, I probably have accidentally purchased about 5 items. Oh, yeah, remember? You'd accidentally swipe. When you're tapping the hearts, you gotta tap the hearts up above the chat. I love her too. I got her from Athena. I got another weirdo. I got a lot of weirdos, but I can't find my little guy. I don't know where he went. It's not even a he, it's a thing, but I got quite a few weird. I don't know where it is. I think it might be on my desk in my shed because I moved some. Oh gosh, I found this guy. I knew it. I was looking everywhere for it. I was looking over for him because I got Jack Black. Now I got Jason Momoa. I guess creepy dolls would be weird for most people. I bought a lot of them in doll parts. Yeah, me too. I probably bought 1,000 doll heads and parts on Whatnot since I've been on here, at least. Or I had people send them. Good night for real. Good night, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the weirdest thing is the turkey baster, I think. Like weird. Like who's buying that shit? Me. Look at that. So gross, too. It's actually has some something in it. Like they sucked up something. I don't know. I've just never seen one like that. Dee, didn't you see what I said about the banana? Let me go back. Jen, I missed it. Wait, let me scroll back because the chat is like active a little bit. You bought a banana, the weirdest thing? A big, giant, thick, girthy one. Jen got the ween. She gonna get slapped with a banana pretty soon here. It's on the way and all wrapped up for you. That's the weirdest thing you bought. I love it. You're not buying that. It looks, it does. It looks like it belongs in a. It is funny. You did that thing. That thing's huge. It is huge. She bought a big, giant, squishy banana. It's got to be like 12 inches long. It's longer, I think. Yeah, you could probably stretch it to like 2 feet. It's huge. Yeah, because like this thing, this is the hot dog, squishy, and then the banana's like that much longer. It's like that. But you imagine you could squish it so much. Buy a second Wendy and you can longer. Tina, what's up? I have a second one. I just like the hot dog. I just like the wiener. But the hot dogs kind of they get like um I don't know what the word is for it. Like the shape of it's weird and the texture. Like I can't explain. Like they're disshaped sometimes. Keep your mind out of the gutter. I'm just talking about. I love the hot dog. I bought that because it made me laugh and everyone wanted Dee to hit herself with it. They did. Yeah, the poll said to smack myself with a wiener. I thought they were my friends. Jen saved my life. She bought that. It's an enormous fidget. Oh my gosh, it is. So rude. So rude. You guys are not my friends who voted yes to smack myself. You got to stop stretching that thing. You know what that does? That tells me I should pull out my sword, my banana. It's going to go limp. YouTube is going to be eating this up. Yeah. The stretchy thing is so good. Yeah. That's not a banana. It can be one. It can be one, let me tell you. I forgot to pour some water. It's like I talk a lot, so I need water. Yeah. So those are pretty fun. Those are pretty fun. I have a new clip I found. It's so funny. It's with a squishy toy. The banana is bigger. It is. Jen, you're gonna love that thing. Yeah. I want to say it's like 15 inches. And then it's probably like it's like at least 7 inches in girth. It's pretty big. It put it this way. Yeah, I shipped it in a large priority mailbox, which is like 12 by 12.25 by like 7.5 to 8. It fit half of that box. Yeah, it was in half, and then the other half was all the boxes. You'll love it. Oh my gosh, Stretch Armstrong, me and my brother ripped that thing in half. Yeah, I think we cut his head off. I think we cut his head off. I have to ask. I have to ask him because I have a picture of me and him, and we were little. They're hard to find, Jen. They're hard to find. I have one more. Um, Yeah, they're, like, really hard to find now. You killed one? Yeah, I gotta ask my brother what exactly we did to it. But I have a picture of us, and I'm, like, sitting in a little chair, and he's holding it. But he says I ruined it, but I don't know. I would feel like we were stretching it and then, like, he had scissors or something. I'm gonna ask him. You shot yours with a BB gun? Oh, yeah, it had that stuff inside. Yes, I remember. It was so fun, but it wasn't like this. It was a little bit thicker, and the plastic was, like, pretty hard. It wasn't could you imagine if we had, like, this material back then? But, like, like, see, it's so weird. Could you imagine what we've done back in the I know. You could stretch him really far. You could stretch Armstrong far, and then 40 years later, they came out with the little miniature ones I have one. He was the best, yeah, it seems like a lot of people had that. My brother got it for Christmas in, like, 1978, I remember that, maybe 1980, and it didn't last very long, I know that, and he was crying over it. He'll say he didn't, but I think he did cry over it, it was funny. Matter of fact, I'll text him tomorrow and ask him. He put him in his spokes. He got chewed up. You had the coolest McDee's toys? Bambi came out? Oh, that's cool. I know. No, I don't have any Breyer horses, thank you for asking. You like fidget toys now? So, I mean, Stretch Armstrong, that would be great, yeah. What's up, Bearded Hoops? How you doing? Um, I just like weird stuff. I was trying to think besides that turkey baster is, like, the weirdest thing. There's a TikTok I made, and I don't know if I put it on YouTube, I may have, or Instagram. No, I didn't put it on Instagram. Hashtag weird shit I bought on Whatnot, and it's with a turkey baster, and I'm like, "Oh, I could do that." I forgot. I forgot I had that background. We shoulda did this. Oh, it's not a circle. Yeah, space. Yeah, I remember those horses too. She never did it again. You bought your kid a monster stretch wait. No, I don't need a green screen. I have stuff set up on my computer. Yeah, you don't have to if you know how to make some settings. But again, I use OBS, and I use part of my, like, FaceTime plugin for Apple, so this is what this is. Your daughter played Stretch Armstrong with the kitty once? I was like, "No." Barb. Monster stretch, and it ripped and went everywhere. Yeah, it was messy. Yo, Henry, what's going on? I love space too. Actually, you know what, Henry? I was thinking about I thought of you actually today earlier because my kid, I bought him this it was like $50 though, but it was like a nightlight for his room. Yay. Did you get your printer? And it's a light projector nightlight. So it looks like a telescope, but it's yay big. But it was like, I think it was like $50. And it projects to the ceiling and it's literally all the planets. It's really cool. I was like, I wonder if I could get one and put it in here and project it behind me. It would look so awesome. It looks so cool because it's like actual photos. You bought the new stretch and it broke 2 minutes. Yeah, it's like the world's tiniest. I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna say for a bigger one. Yeah, I want the bigger one, kind of. Awesome vintage. Have a good night, friend. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's like I bought at first I bought him like the astronaut one. Don't buy that. It's like the number one on the Amazon. It sucks because the head is not really attached and the base sucks, so it tips over. Well, we only had it for like a couple of days. It had an okay projection, but the head it fell over and the head broke off. So it was like kind of stupid because you can angle it so it tilts while it's standing up. And the astronaut's like their number one seller, and it was broke. Return that. That was $50. And then we switched it to the other projector, which is I think it's a middle size. Epson Sure Color. You're going for fine art prints. Is that the one you got and it's good? What's up, Blasian Bunny? How are you doing? From the dark side. What? I mean, shout me out because I'm a small YouTuber. Hello, small YouTuber. How are you doing? Apex, what's going on? What's going on? I'm a small YouTuber too. I'm tiny. I'm in space. Bunny, you cracked me up. I thought you went to bed. Oh, you're doing your video. Did you publish it yet? Hi, small YouTuber. Apex goated since 13. Yo. What is your YouTube channel about? What's your YouTube channel about, Apex? I'm sorting through clothes. What time is it? Do you want me to really answer that? Oh, you did? Oh, sweet. C4C Estates. Good night, friend. Thanks for everything. I'll be checking in with you. Hey, yeah, you better get some sleep. Look, it's almost 2 for me. Oh my gosh, I gotta go somewhere in the morning. Space pigs. It's gonna look so good. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Have a good night. I love the space background. I could change it to anything, really. Maybe I'll put a picture. Oh, I have that whatnot background too. I forgot. Let's see. I could change it. Let's see. I could go to the casino. Let me get a cigarette, a cigar. I could change it. How often do I do these types of shows? I do them more often than I need to be honest. Yes, this is a safe space. Notification systems. That's right. It's a safe space. I'm not a community member of your YouTube, but yes, this is a verified safe space. Um, I know you're up late. Tig, every Tuesday I have a chat show that helps everybody, but I'm gonna add another chat show up through till they bring out the new shipping to help people and explain. You crashed yesterday? Yeah. Oh yeah, you had Mermaid the Siren nap time. I don't mind doing them. When I sell the bin. Like my bin is, my bin is fully loaded. People want to shop and support me. That's how you do it. Yep. Thank you. Astrophotographer problems. I'm supposed to work right now. What are you doing? What are you doing? Have you been shooting anything new lately? And how often are you shooting? I shouldn't say it like that, right? How often are you capturing? You just finished? Oh, nice. Do you do any like time lapse? I know, I think I'm gonna buy my husband this other telescope. Solar more than astro. Late night is cloud. Yeah, it is. Well, you live further. Like me, I live by the city, so we have all these lights, all this light pollution. Need to be out in the middle of nowhere. I don't want to say what kind of photography I do. What kind of photography I really do? That kind. That's the kind I do, bunny. Boudoir. I do a lot of, I used to do a lot of boudoir, photography, but I do a little bit of everything. Product right now, like for business. Mhm. When I was first starting in it, I had a lot of friends that were, like, always wanted the sexy pics, and I was like, "Alright, let's do it," because they wanted to gift it, like, to their husband and stuff. I'm like, "Do it for yourself." Yep, and, I got a lot of jobs that way, friends of friends and everything, and people, when they first, like, do these pictures, they're, like, shy, and then they get it, and they're, like, so comfortable, and then they see the picture, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I look so beautiful." And that's my goal always. You should. You should. Everybody should take one of those pictures at least once in their life. Yep, no matter what age. I think the oldest person I've ever taken that way, she was 76, and she was friggin' hot, beautiful lady, and she was like a, not like a weightlifting, but like a I don't know what she did. She didn't weightlift, she did, like, calisthenics kinda thing, but her shape, like, she always took care of her body. Yep. Yeah, not a trainer. I I think yoga maybe. Yeah, she was a that's right, she would Pilates. There we go. She was like a Pilates instructor, so she was fit. Yeah, she was like 75 or 76. Thanks, Jen. Yeah, so I did that a lot, but, um, like, she was amazing. I say was, I mean, she's still around and stuff, I see her, so that was probably, like, about, mm, I think I she's 80 now, I think. I know, yeah, I've done that for a long time. I don't just take random clients either, it has to be a referral. Yeah, it has to be a referral. 'Cause I've had some weird, like, situations from that, so I'm like, I don't just take anybody. It has to be a referral, like somebody knows somebody. Mhm. Yeah, I've got stories. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, people have clothes on and stuff, you just it's, like, sexy, you know? Lingerie or, like, maybe they have a beautiful outfit on and stuff like that, and, mhm. Yeah, so and it's only women. I don't photograph men like that. I have couples before, but it's nothing weird. They're, like, dressed and everything. Yeah. But it's, like, not for everybody. Not everybody can photograph that way. And I learned from this lady actually, because at first I helped somebody do it, and I was like, "That was the coolest photo shoot ever." It was just so relaxing, no stress. And she's like, "There's so much money in these types of photos, you should do it." And so I did it for a long time, but I didn't do it as often as I did, like, portraits or family pics, because people don't wanna spend the money that you charge for it, 'cause they're you can make good money. Good night, Bunny. Thank you. Bunny, let me know when you're ready, and we can make them for chatty. Good night, friend. Sweet dreams. That's a yes. That's a yes. I knew it. Yeah. Ye I done them for myself. I did self-portrait. Yeah. It's alright. You have to have a lot of trust, it's true. The George Costanza is your favorite. I love it. That's such a good one. Yeah, force yourself to sleep because then you'll wake up and you have the whole day ahead of you, right? The whole day will be ahead of Oh, yeah, I was thinking I had to drive somewhere in the morning, but now I don't have to. I'm so glad I didn't wanna drive, like, an hour and a half in the morning. Isn't it cool? Oh, yeah, I could do the casino, or we could be in the warehouse. You guys back there get to work. Yeah, sometimes I do this one and people think I'm in my warehouse. I remember when I first put that one, get on it. These guys back there, get to work. Yeah, there's that. Or we did one night we did a rave and I played German techno music. That was actually really fun. Some people were like, "Dee, that's just too loud." I'm like, "Turn the volume down. It's all right." Because I'm not changing the music. It was fun. It was this DJ who was at a German festival, music festival, and I had found it, and then Darren Thriftworks said, "Find some German techno," and I found this lady. It was so good. And then I told him, and he looked it up, and he was like, "I liked it." What's up, Sable? It was cool, actually. And then this was just some picture I found, and this was the festival. I don't know what this festival was from. Oh, and this was like, see, I can do a green screen too, but I just have to add the picture in, and I didn't. You want to go to Germany? And I think I might do it. Do it. Do it. I could be a Bob Ross painting right here or here. Happy little trees. Yeah. See, I already knew you were going to say that. But I could add like 9 in here, or I can add like. I did do this one night, but see my. Oh no, I did this one. And then I had frogs playing in the background. Do you guys remember that? And I told him I was in the bayou at a swamp. Yeah, these I can't change. These are like Apple's pictures. No, I didn't read about them. Let's go back to the space. Yeah, it's fun. Um, hey, Lori, what's up? You have no idea. Maybe just, the universe said go visit D. Maybe, right? You have a half sister in Germany I know nothing about. Maybe it's time to go to Germany and see. Say Baloo, that would be cool. Yeah, see, the universe said we're in space, so yeah. I love it. I'm sorry you're awake that you can't sleep because it's a full moon. That's true. You slept for 12 hours. I'm hungry, so here I am. Haven't visited D in a minute. I know it's been a minute. I haven't seen you. I hope you've been good. Yeah, I haven't heard about the earthquakes. Are they bad? That's funny. You were typing that. I know right before. I did. I said that. I was thinking about somebody I had been in a while. That is true. That's funny. Oh, good. I'm glad it's getting better. One day at a time, right? Oh, that's so cool, Henry. That is so cool. Your new printer is going to be great. We had an earthquake here earlier. Barb, where you live? I didn't feel anything here today. Yeah, what printer did you? I need to buy a new printer. I was looking at buying one of those printers that give you the refillable inks, but that's a scam. 4 years of free ink because it's based on a certain percentage of ink you use. And if I'm using full color, it ain't gonna be worth it. Earthquakes don't bother me. It's when they keep going, rolling. I've had like 3 lives where I was live and the earthquakes have happened during my live. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Andy, what's going on? What'd you say? You just had a panic attack because you have a fear of failure? It's okay to fail. Fail. If you fail, it's normal. Everybody fails, and it's okay. It's picking up and learning from that and trying to do something different. Not perfect, different, and keep trying and never giving up. Oh, Epson, that's what I wanna know what you bought. Oh, P900. That's a nice printer. Yeah, I don't wanna buy, like, I don't think I wanna buy the refillable ink because I feel like I was reading the small print, and they if you do a lot of color, I do a lot of color, it's just it's not worth it because they limit you how much ink you can get. You have a massive fear of failure? Really? Yeah, you can't learn if you don't fail. Mhm. I used to when I was young, and then I got to this phase where I didn't give a shit. I think no, everybody tries to strive for perfection, and perfection doesn't exist, in my opinion, and then if we keep trying, we're gonna fail. It's part of human nature, and you don't care. I learned so much, and making bad choices and sometimes not making good choices and failing at opportunity that I should have like I told you guys the other day when my friend and I met Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston, and they were trying to get drugs, and now I look back and go, "Man, I wish I woulda hung out with them and see what happened." I didn't do drugs, but it would have been an opportunity, right? It would have been interesting. Would have been an experience. It is easier said than done, yep. Yeah, and you know what? Like, you can figure out what works for you. For some people, it sounds like it's easy, but it's not because you never know what someone's been through, right? You never know what someone's been through, but I always say, like, I see you, but, like, um, yeah, everybody has to heal and figure it out for themselves. But like I always say, not everybody's earned the right to hear your story. So, when I look back and I have a friend that quoted something on here that I really, really like a lot, and it's my friend Leslie, a reworker's passion. "I don't look like what I've been through. I don't look like what I've been through." She says that, and I freaking love that. I don't look like what I've been through. Pretty good. So you keep going, no matter what. Everybody has stuff. Everybody has stuff, and you could look at things in one way, make excuses. You can look at things in a positive way and lighthearted, right? But for me, that's why I always say not everybody's earned the right to hear your story, meaning this is someone's stream, right? I say this to everybody, it's just not direct at one. You either make excuses, and Natural State of High always says it, what is it? Make excuses or don't, what does she say? Where are you, Zodi? I know you might be lurking. No, it's kinda late. Make it happen or make excuses, that's it, right? We may have grown up a certain way, but I don't look like what I've been through, so I just keep going. I fail all the time. But you know what? When I start realizing it and not caring, like, I don't need permission to fail, I don't need permission from people to, like, do good or not and make mistakes. I don't need permission to sell. I don't need permission to do these chat shows. But for me, give myself permission to do whatever I wanna do without needing permission, and being healthy and healing. I'm not the same person I was when I was 20 years old, and yeah, and my, like, outlook, I try to look on the brighter side of things Like, I'm healthy mentally, and do I struggle? Sure. Heck yeah. But then I notice if I stay more than 5 minutes in that space, it's not good. So I know when to pivot. I know when to keep going and doing different things. And sometimes if I need to just sit still and just let time slip by, then I do that because that's what I need. But I literally have to look at everything positively. I don't have time for bullshit drama. Life is short. But honestly, I loved what Leslie said. I wish that more people would take time and work on themselves and not worry about being accepted by people, society, and all those things. Just do the things. Do the things you think you cannot do. Do the things you cannot think you can do. Yeah. It is perspective. I'm so grateful that, like, I tried so many different things, different jobs and stuff, right? And I'm so glad that I wanted to change my thought process. I also paused before I reacted. It does take time to rewire your brain, absolutely. You know what's so weird is the time from when I decided to rewire my brain, it was like overnight for me, but it wasn't really, but it felt like it. I literally turned a switch off. Boom. I was like, yeah, we're not thinking that way anymore on the brighter side of things. Hey, Kelly, what's up, sis? How you doing? Yeah, you've had to slow down and be okay with doing it. That's good. Without guilt. Guilt is a tough thing to kick. Yeah. Yeah, you just don't go backwards. Full fast. No rewinds. Yeah, that's good. Good on you. So true, Henry. So true. Yeah. It's crazy, like, when I think back, like, how I don't let things affect me, like, people, if they're coming at me being assholes, I just kinda laugh now. I learned that from my mom. I'm forever grateful that she taught me that. I mean, she did tell me, she taught me everything I know. Yeah, she did. Always look on the brighter side of things. It'll help you get through it. And a positive mindset is a positive life. Doesn't mean perfect. Perfection is bullshit. Doesn't exist. I don't care who tells you that. They're full of it. Full of shit. They haven't lived. Perfection is fake. That's why I don't like those gratitude journals because it was something I don't have a you're neurospicy. That's all right. I like neurospicy too. Yeah, just I don't know. We just don't need permission to like we don't have to get permission from people. Just be you and work on yourself. You'll be glad later. It's like all about like self-love, self-care, you know? I love neurospicy, yeah. I like that too. Yeah, you set high expectations for yourself. That's where it comes from. Yeah, and as you get older, so you're in your 40s, it's so weird. Like when I hit 42, I started taking my mom's advice. Like she would tell me, remember I was very serious. I'm a very serious person. And I don't think I could like laugh and joke around so much. And I remember one day she's like, "You're too serious." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm always laughing, making jokes and stuff. She goes, "No, but you're too serious. You need to look in the mirror and like do this talk, da da da, you know." And I was just like, "Pfft, who does that?" And I laughed. She goes, "I do." I was like, "What? Really? Okay. Maybe I'll try it." But I still laughed and thought it was the stupidest thing. Sure enough, like I was like one day I go in the mirror and I do it and I was like, well, it's kind of weird. Talk to myself. And then I just went about my way, and then I started doing it, and then I was just, like, laughing, and then I was like and then my mom told me what to say in the mirror, And so I went in the mirror, and this is like a few months later, and I was like, "You're a badass bitch, you got this." And I just started making jokes about it. And I wasn't so serious anymore. Some things I am, it's just this is the way it is. That's my personality type. Not uptight, but just like I'm into it. I'm deep into it. And and then I just like started realizing like none of this stuff is matters. Life is so short. It doesn't matter. And the older I got, I honestly didn't give a shit. Like I waste so much time worried about all that stuff. And when you turn it the other way, it's like, if people don't like me, I don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I'm already an insomniac, but for real, I don't care. I don't lose it. I've had things happen to me. I don't look like what I've been through. But I can't let that bother me. It can take over your whole life, and you just have to keep going. But at 52, it's so weird to like not care about certain things. There's so many things that are so more important, like my family, my children, my husband, myself. Myself first, actually. Myself is first. Kids, husband, right? My family. But a lot of people do it in different order. You can do it in any order you want, but for me, I find that if I put myself first, and it's not arrogance, it's I love myself, and I wanna make sure I'm not burned out, tired. "Oh, dang, did you do that? Mirror shadow work is legit." It is. It is r yeah, it's because of my mom. I'd heard about it, and I thought it was the stupidest thing, but then I really, like, thought, "I'm gonna try it." Thanks, Jen. How could I, like I have to carry her with me because I am her. I am her. I am her. And she is me. Yeah, we don't realize how much time we waste from work. It's true. I've never cared what people thought. I love that. Only certain people, yeah. But it didn't serve me, and I no longer do, even if it means I'm isolated. Yep, you get more support here, mermaid, on Whatnot from strangers than people, like, in your life. It's a crazy thing, especially when you embed yourself in the community and you make friends here. Yeah, you have to take care you have to fill your cup first. Yeah. Aw, thank you. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. Very true. Yeah. Right. I was thinking that. It's like they put the mask on first. Yeah, you put the mask on first and then other people. It's so crazy. It's something I noticed right away on Whatnot when I first started. Yep. The how supportive people were, and I attribute it to we're all in this hustle. We all relate. We all understand how much hard work it is. We have a lot of empathy. Our families, and not speaking about my family, but like people I've talked to over the coaching and everything, people are like, my husband doesn't want me to do this. My wife doesn't want me to do this. My boyfriend's like, that's stupid. You're wasting your time. Like nobody was supportive for a lot of people that I talked to on here. And then here on One Out, we're like, "You can do it. Come on, we'll be your mod. We'll come in your stream and hype you up." Yep, it's amazing, yeah. We always worry. We always worry about the things we have no control over. Yeah. I get you on that, mermaid. Yep, you're not for everyone. Yeah, exactly, and everyone's not for you. I always say that to myself. I'm not for everyone, and everyone's not for me, and guess what? I don't care. I'm okay with that. Yep. For a long time, I've been that way. A couple of my friends have said to me, "How does that not bother you? How does that not bother you?" And I'm like, I don't know. I've learned to cut it off. I've learned to cut off certain things that just are not gonna do me any good. Yeah. I've just I need to find out I need to find that damn clock. I have a clock in here that ticks at, like, 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, I found it. Finally. It's that old uranium clock. Yeah. No, that's fair. Yeah, it took me like 10 years. When I first did the mirror stuff, about 10 no, about 8 years. Then I didn't care. And then now, since it's almost been a year, my mom died. I don't like that word passed away. I hate it. Dead, died. It's validating that she did die. It's different now. It's different. I've come to this different place, circle. Not bad, but just different. Yeah, different. I can't explain it. Weirdness. So I don't care about a lot. Like, don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. That's it. I got other things to do, like live life, be happy, enjoy my kids because 'cause they're growing up. That's pretty much it now, and everything else is fake. I just don't have time. I'll fuck you up, Kathy. No, I won't even bother with that. It's just not worth it. Yeah, you feel the same. You know what I yeah, I know you know. In your line of work, when those have passed away, we have to tell people someone has died. That's right, because if you say passed away, it means they went somewhere. That's why I do not like and I've been a long time genealogist. Uh, you lost someone this week? I'm really sorry. Yeah, I'll be thinking about you. It's 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 the finality. Yep. Let's drop some hearts. Let's think about all our friends. No matter what they're going through, not everybody has earned the right to hear your story. So, drop all the hearts you guys want. It's for everybody going through something right now. We see you, we hear you. Yeah, we never get over it. You don't. Never. It's part of you. You know, you just learn how to move through life without that person. That's probably the hardest thing. Oh, genealogy, I love. I love finding facts about dead people. Yeah. And those of you who are listening and hanging out here that don't speak, but you need a safe space, this is it. I won't always do these long, deep talks, but when I do, it's comforting for many I know that don't say anything. So I appreciate you and I'm glad you're here. And everybody that participates, no matter at what, you know, I appreciate you. Look at all those hearts, all the friends. Yeah, life is, we're really lucky. Some of us forget how lucky we really are. Always count your blessings and be grateful for what you have. Someone may not have that. Yeah. Like I said, we all have like group hug. That's right. What's in the bin? All kinds of stuff. Welcome in. Take a look. Read the room. Feel the vibe. Yeah. Everything you can imagine. All the stuff and things. That's right. We're having a group chat. Oh man. That's right. Always is. What's up, Jody? How you doing? Also grateful you're still on. We often have ships passing the night on the whatnot streets. Yeah. I hope you're good, sis. I feel like so much time has lapsed, but it's not that much time since I really seen you or asked you how things are. But all's all right. Yeah. We're in space right now. Thank you. Yeah, when I started Whatnot, that was my goal, is to always have a safe space, but not have a space where everybody trauma dumps. You know what I mean? Like, I see you. Good. I'm so glad. I understand everybody's going through something. Sometimes people are going through things you know nothing about, and you don't have to know. We don't have to know everything. You going to bed, Kathy? Good night. Oh, it's about to die? It's a sign you need to go. I love you, baby cakes. I miss you too. I've had you on my mind for like 5, 6 days. I was going to text you, and I don't know. You know what happens? Life. Yeah. No, don't be sorry. I'm just, this is my statement I say to everybody. I say to everybody, it's about educating each other, right? And being respectful. You've been fine. But I always say that anyways, so I won't change that I make that statement. Oh, no problem. I appreciate you guys. All of you. You all help in different things. I have I have 951 items. In a few days, I'm probably gonna have 1,200 items because I haven't uploaded, but I just put in 250 today that are gonna hit my bin, and they're jewelry, all jewelry, brooches. What is in there? Oh yeah, some Bakelite, some uh brooches, Bakelite, like straight pins, hat pins. There's a bunch of good stuff. Yeah, I just feel like I put it in the bin, and that's why I always use the keyword. So today I listed about 250. Oh, what was that? Thank you for your purchase. Oh, that's a good one. You got the zebra. The zebra is nice. Thank you for your first purchase with me. I appreciate you. Thank you for your purchase. Get some stickers. Thank you. You have like 300 and still have more to put in. Load your bins. Load your bins. And it shows up on Google. It's like any platform when you feed it, you get orders. Not always, but like there's some days where I'll have like 20 orders and I'm like, didn't even go live yet. And then sometimes it's like 5, sometimes it's 2. But it's always something every, I don't know, every couple of days. Right now, I don't know. Right now, I'm trying to think when the last, oh, I just had 2 the other day. Yeah. So, but there's some weeks where I had like 10 or 15. It slowed down, but I think it's going up again. The SEO is changing. Yeah, it is. A little bit. A little bit. I know some people use AI for their listings. I'm not a big fan of AI. Yeah, I'm not. I know I don't like what it does for the future and the environment. Also, it lacks creativity. The other thing is, because I'm a photographer designer, so to me, it's going to take some jobs, but I don't know. I just feel like even Whatnot has said this. So people that use AI to create like graphics, thumbnails, and things, guess what? Exactly. People aren't clicking on those AI thumbnails like you think they are. They're not getting that much engagement. Whatnot has come out and said this. Yeah, mermaid, when you get it figured out, you'll come back and then you'll be consistent and you'll run. Yeah, data robbery to sales. Yep. You're creative, not even for your thumbnails. That's good. You are? Yeah. I've done it like playing around with it, like, but now, and this was like when it first came out, it was so terrible when it came out. But like my children, they're very anti AI. I think the only thing I have AI is my thrift shop trading card, but it's like a mix of Photoshop and AI. And then I've tested it like on some search things just to see, and I've gotten certified. It's makes mistakes every time. Like, so people go to Google and search like whatnot shipping and things, and it has the AI summary. 99% of the time, it's wrong. I've tested all the shipping stuff. It's wrong, so be careful. And never go to Google and search whatnot stuff. Just go to whatnot and search whatnot stuff because Google will pull up wrong stuff. Your work is a lot of rotation. Yeah, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out, even if you go live once or twice. Oh, yeah, I got certain words muted. What's up, Vintage Rewind? How you doing? Use AI, but you're not creative, just another tool. Yeah, AI slop. You should be asleep. Synced. I went in shop and thought maybe you had my mascot. Is your mascot the Yorkie, right? You know what? I get Yorkies sometimes. Zebra is your mascot. So you got the two. I only have two zebras right now. I did have a third one, but I think it just sold the other day. Yeah, and that one's really nice too. So I'll wrap it really well. It'll ship in the morning. Your dog woke you up. Oh, he was hacking. Google AI is still giving me. No. Well, if you want to get rid of when you go to Google and when you search for something and you don't want that AI thing, because I don't think you can even turn it off now. If you type in minus AI, it will not show up. So if you write, like whatnot shipping, which you shouldn't on it, and do this, it won't. Oh, you guys can't see it. If you do that at the end of the sentence, it will not. Yeah, you can't turn it off. I tried to get rid of it and it won't. But if you type minus AI, it won't. It will get rid of it. But you have to do it on every freaking search, which sucks. It's a hot tip. Hot tip of the night. Yeah, people didn't know that. I wonder if I just put I know. And Whatnot said it. Tom, who's the chief product officer in Austin when I went, and he was given like a stage speech, and he just said the thumbnails that have AI are getting less clicks. And granted, there's some shows, some streams that, you know, they're doing a bunch of like sponsored giveaways. They're still getting a lot of people. But the thumbnails that have like all this craziness going on too much, they're really not getting it. And the listings. Yeah, I won't search for Whatnot stuff through Google. And I've heard people say, "Oh, go search Google." Do not search Google because it's going to pull up all kinds of stuff and it could be from someone's site. It's best to go directly to Whatnot. And Whatnot, even if you went to whatnot.com, it's literally on there. But the biggest is like selleracademy.whatnot.com and help.whatnot.com. And it's on the homepage. Yeah, the thing is with AI, it is yeah, AI is as my kids say, it's trash. Yeah, my kids are like, it's a trip. My kids are young and they're like, "Mom, people are getting dumber using AI. No creativity." I know. I was super impressed because the kids, they like to use all those apps and stuff. Yep. My biggest concern is in 20, 30 years, what has it done to our water and our planet? Oh, it's infiltrated music a while ago. Yeah. Yeah. People later will be like, "Oh man, look what it did." Just like anything. Now it tries to keep you on the app. I don't I Whatnot, I'm trying to think what they use in the back end for AI. They did AI listings. I was part of that beta, but I didn't like it. I was faster. I was faster than the AI listing. Yeah, so I would take a picture of something to see. Every single time I'm like, I'm not using it. So I didn't even use it. I didn't care for it. I finally found that form. So I'm using Oh yeah, it's right on the thing, the form to fill out for Gibbies. Yeah. Oh god, I know that Utah thing is terrible. Can you believe it? They had like 2,500 people at their town hall saying, "We don't want it." and they still passed it. You'll see more people, like, destroying those places if they can get their hands in there, yeah. If you love my music gen I know. Oh, the artists will be fighting over the AI music. They already were. Yeah. And somewhere else too, there was a city it is, it's gonna be, just wait. Erin Brockovich, she's already, like, got a website up, and she's already, like, starting to fight. Yeah, she's got the maps. There's a couple of documentaries on YouTube that are really good about it, about, like, people that live next to some of these data centers, um, the noise pollution from them is terrible, and then what's happened there's, like, 5, 6 people that have let the cameras come into their house, and it's nonstop 24 hours a day, like a humming sound. And it's really loud. It's not fake, it's real. I couldn't not even imagine having lived next to that. You couldn't even sell your house, it'd be worth nothing. It'd be horrible. Yeah, they can't even sell their house. They have, like, driplets of water, all because you wanna run AI. It's terrible. And people don't know because they're not impacted by it. They're just like, "Oh, I could hit AI here." Yeah, we all gotta fight back on it because people don't understand until they do it. But when I watched that documentary, I was like, "You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me." And then a friend of mine's a producer who did a documentary like that, and she said, "We're just getting started with this. You should see how many." It's wild. Yeah. I mean, I'm not paranoid of it and stuff, but I'm just like, "People, please." And when I scroll in the app and I see these commercials and they're AI, I'm just like, "Come on." You know? I'm just one person, it's my opinion, and people get mad but the reality is we should all care. You're in Wyoming, and about 3 miles from you, they are mass building and wanna build man camps for the workers. Oh, for the AI centers or for the, data centers? Yeah. Oh, wow. The worst is when you try to say things to people about your just they all shrug. Yeah. People don't wanna deal with anything. They don't wanna be inconvenienced to make a difference and change. I mean, there's a lot of people that stand up for so many great things to help everybody, and then people just, like, don't wanna be bothered. Like, in Cheyenne, Wyoming? I'll have to check it out. Wow. There's a lot of them, but there was a city that, I'm trying to think what city it was, but they, they just got a data center to not be built. And it's not a data center, it's a, they called it something else. It's not yeah, I it's crazy. It's not a data center, though, it's like surveillance center, but they call it fusion center. That's what it is. Yeah. People just don't wanna be bothered, but they really should. I know, and it's not I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all, I care about people, care about the planet. I'm not really a tree hugger, but I'm about to be. I'm about to speak up for that stuff because if we don't do it, who's gonna do it? But these kids yeah, and then it'll be too late. Laramie County in Wyoming, huh? Yeah, the documentary on YouTube is called, oh gosh, it's a trip. Oh, to for the centers? Man, I wish I remembered the other I'm gonna see if I see it. It's to create awareness, not paranoia or anything. Yeah, the documentary. Oh, the 800 unit. Yeah, I read about that actually. I'll find out the one for you and I'll tell you. Yeah. People will. There will be people that will risk everything to stand up for that. In some big cities, they have some of that. Yeah, I've noticed that for like 20 years. Apartments up, retail at the bottom, but they only have it in little areas. Yeah, not this big. Yeah, yeah, 'cause they didn't have that. It was always separate, but real estate, you know? Yeah. It's very interesting how, you know, people can't afford to buy a house. People can't afford to buy a house, can't even barely afford to put food on the table. They're working 3, 4 jobs, they need healthcare, and they're basically one check, right? One health disaster away from going bankrupt. Yeah. So, a lot of times I don't discuss politics. I don't discuss these things on my streams, but I mean, the AI thing it's just one of the many things. Yeah. It's really nuts. But I like to keep that off because, it's my business, but I also feel like we could be headed down like another rabbit hole with all this stuff because people watch so many different news outlets and go by that. I wanna tell you the documentary though, it's actually a short one, but it's good. It is, I'm trying to think what one it is. There's so many now on here. Yeah, there's so many. It's so crazy how many. Yeah, but I don't, like, oh, it could be probably here. I don't know. Let's see. I think I watched it not that long ago. That's interesting. Oh, no, that's not it. The graphic looked the same. Yeah, there's so many of them on here that are like, yeah, there's, let's see. No, it's, I don't see it. But there's so many short, there's, oh, it's the Business Insider one. Yeah, it's Business Insider on YouTube. I think it's Exposing the Dark Side of America's AI Data Center Explosion. I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. I had to look for it because there's so many on there. It's about It was 9 months ago. It's had 7.7 million views, and it's like 40 minutes long. It's a view from above. They literally No, it's on YouTube. It's free. It's called that. Yeah, it's really interesting, but it's Business Insider did it. And, there's, like, no regulations on the data centers. And then, it's really interesting. So I imagine in 9 months, it's more stuff has changed. They'll probably update it. And they talk about the water waste. Yeah, 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 that's the one. I couldn't, because there's so many little short ones on there, or, um yeah, it's really, like, people just are ill-informed about it. Yeah. I don't like the one you talked about in Wyoming. I have to do more research on that one. I was just curious. Let's see if it's on. If I feel like if Erin Brockovich is getting in on AI, it's serious. It's serious because she fought hard for those people in Hinckley who are being poisoned by the company who put crap in the water. So she's on it with the AI. Yeah, she has a website. 68 data centers under construction across the United States. Proposed 41, operational 33. And they're in areas of extreme, exceptional, severe, and moderate drought. It's not gonna end. It's not. The ultimate activist. She is. Yeah. I always look at the brighter side of things that, yeah, we'll have to go through some things, but we made it this far, that, some of these companies will be stopped at any capacity. They just will. There's too many people that are against it, and more grow every day. 7,005 communities have reported nationwide about noise pollution from the data centers. That's a lot. Water usage, energy consumption, e-waste, location risks like natural disasters, flooding, geographical instability, and noise. And every day they're putting some new article on our website. And then you could report it. You could go report on our site. Brockovich, here's the site. If you want to go report one, go ahead. She has a form on that homepage at the bottom and asking you for any information. If it's under construction, it's already up. What's the address, your name, any photos. Yeah, she's very serious activist with multi-millions of dollars behind her. Hundreds of millions, I would say. And she'll win. And she'll win for us. Does it explain what her site? You can go look at it. Yeah. Ex it's all kinds of stuff. Super glitchy. I am. They hear me. That's it. No, it's probably, if you're on a mobile device, it does that sometimes. Yeah. It's the AI it's the cameras. It's the cameras. The data centers hear me talking about them. Yeah, you could check out her site. She has all kinds of info, and there's tons of articles. See? Yeah. It's the space. Yeah, it's the space. Yeah, I see it on TikTok, like, when people are on TikTok, Right. That's it, Aussie. No, but, like, on TikTok, I sometimes will go on some of these activists that talk about it, and, like, all the time their videos, it will cut the video off and refresh them all the time. Mhm. I'm gonna look up that one, where did you say it was? It's a man camp? That's interesting to me. Let's see if it's on here. Here's the map. It's in Wyoming, right? Exactly, right? Polka dot. It's gonna be in your FYP. Okay, wait, you said it was in Wyoming. I wanna see if it's on our map, if it's proposed. Laramie County, Wyoming. So, here it is. It's okay. So, what city would it be in? 'Cause I don't see anything in Laramie, so let's see if there's anything proposed. Just Cheyenne, I see. You better go to her site and report it. Oh, maybe this is it. Community reported. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't what that's the city, Cheyenne? Yeah, so I don't see anything. Is it under construction? Oh, maybe this is it. Okay, let's see. And what's it called? Hello, Kate, how you doing? Hello, welcome in, friends. We're just having a talk. We're talking about data centers, um, and AI slop. Cheyenne out in County. What's the project called? Do you know? They have like 3 projects. They have one that's proposed, one that's under construction, 2 that's under construction, and 1 that's operational. One's Microsoft, 2 are Microsoft expansion. Oh, really? But what did you call the project? What did you say the project was called? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It won't let you post it. Just what's the name of the project? She has 4 on the site, but I don't know. You could try, but, it probably won't let you. It'll probably time it out because nobody can click on it if they're on a phone, nor would I want them to because just in case, they don't know the link where it's really coming from. You have to see a name. We'll go to the Aaron Brockovich Data Center and look. I don't see the one you said, but it could be, I don't know. There could be some that are not even on here. That's why I'm saying you should go and put it on there. Yeah, there's no other info there. I was just trying to figure out what you call it. There's so many. It's probably this one. There's like 3 of them reported in that area, but you can't see anything about them. Oh, Project Cosmo? Here it is. Project this one doesn't have 2 other data centers, that's all it says. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. But I was trying to see what you called it earlier. Good morning, everybody. We're doing a conspiracy. It's not really a conspiracy, it's like a real thing. I'm just trying to see what the name might be. The map's crazy, right? There's so much. You can see every name. That's why I said Right, but you gotta watch out because some of the AI answers on it give you different, and if you're looking at New York Post, that's trash. Yeah, that's not a legit, source. Everything's gonna be, like, not neutral. It's gonna be you don't see many that are near you reported? Yeah, and a lot of the articles, you have to have memberships. Wyoming News. That's where I was looking, but you have to watch out with some of the news ones. What's up, Liz? Some of the outlets because they're not, like, neutral. They're either to one part or like, right or left. So they're gonna write what that party wants versus what really the truth is. I know some of the stuff I'm seeing is, like, from some not legitimate publications that are neutral. It's proposed. I see it. Proposed, offense compound for up to 5,600 construction workers. Yeah, so they can build it. Oh, really? I'm just talking about the outlets that wrote, so I like to try to get yeah, I don't know. Well, if you're against it, find people with like minds and fight it, but it's gonna be tough because look at happened in Utah. There was a lot of people at that meeting that were literally against it, and they still passed it, which is I found the other article that showed about them passing it. No, I know. Arlington, they haven't there's so many they have on there, but even more every day. Yeah. Yeah, we need an article from 2026. 24 won't do any good, there's too many changes that took place. Yeah, it's very interesting. I'll have to look into it. I like to read it but there's a lot of land over there. Yeah, there's a lot of what they look at as a lot of jobs. But it said this article was from, I guess, Wyoming Public Radio, June 1st. They were set to vote on the 15th. Let's see. You should absolutely, yeah, it's a great site. Let's see if there was anything. I feel like I saw something, like, on TikTok about it. Oh, yeah, they approved it, you're right. May 15th, they did. Even though the yeah, I did see this on TikTok because people were, like, protesting it because people were saying, like, public opinion and input doesn't matter. Yeah, where was that at? 'Cause I where was that at? MJ, you stopped a data center? Yeah, because I was saying earlier there was one, but I couldn't remember, in Michigan? They claim to bring jobs, yeah. Yes. Okay. That's where you're from? That's where my cousin lives. Yeah, she told me about that the other day. Yep, she lives there, and she's like, "Oh, yeah, no, we stopped one." 12 years? But there's some wins. That's good. It's up to us. But, yeah, it's I know, big drought. Mhm. I like you know what I feel like? And like I said, it's like, I feel like people aren't mad enough. Like, if you looked back and when people would protest in the '60s, and it seems like they were a lot madder. They were doing some crazy shit when they protested. Getting people involved does make a difference. Agreed. Yep. But, like, is that town in, Wyoming and Cheyenne, is that small? Right? You gotta stand, even if you stand alone. Because I feel like, what kind of effect, like, with all those workers there, 5,600, what kind of effects are gonna have, like, on their community? Your friends are getting new new paying jobs 'cause of it? Yeah, I they are to rural communities, yep, I know. It's true polka dot. Oh, yeah. The farms? "Hey, Mary, hello." Yeah, people just aren't even with everything else, people aren't mad enough. Mad enough, not man enough, mad enough. Yeah, it's all temporary jobs, right? "Thank you for your purchase." "Bev." I know, you finally caught me. I'm probably not gonna be on for longer. We're talking about data centers. Have you guys noticed those cameras? What are those cameras called? You know what I'm talking about. I can't think of them off the top of my head right now. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? My city doesn't have them, but the city over does. Yeah, people need to go to their city council, get rid of those too. Flock. Yeah, you have to get it to potty. It's crazy how you notice them. I see so many people on TikTok talking about them. Mhm. People will notice them big time now. Mhm. I remember they just had the thing, and they had a small thing. Now they have a big camera. The Super Bowl ad with the lost dog woke a few people up. Yes. Yep. Well, the Ring cameras are what woke me up originally many years ago. I was like, "Wait a minute." So, if you have a Ring camera and the police can come and get footage from the Ring camera company anytime they want, what? Yeah, so many people I know got rid of theirs. They're like, "Yeah, no." And I know people that have the Ring camera inside their house. Like, why? Their cameras can get hacked. And if I know. Yeah, they can do a lot. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why people would have a Ring inside. I don't have a Ring. If I can't host it here, forget it. Mm-mm. And it doesn't matter. Like, I have a camera here. If someone wanted to go in and look here, they could without anything if they're good enough, if they have skills. But I'm not paranoid, I'm like, "Whatever." Yeah, it's always closed, so it doesn't matter. I don't have Alexa. I have Amazon, but I don't have a actually, I don't even have Amazon now, but I don't have Alexa. I don't even have Siri on my phone, but if you have the right skills, you can do anything. The Pokemon game? Oh my gosh, I have heard theories. I'm looking into this, um, I don't you know what? I don't let it bother me, I just get mad about it, and if I have to go out protest, I will and do what I can or lend my name or donate to any cause that I can to help. I do, because, you know, there are more of us than the companies. Why is that on? It's true. Mad baddies move mountains. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's such an interesting we had such a good chat tonight, even talking about, stuff like this that, hopefully people, get mad enough. And mad enough doesn't mean go hurt somebody or any of that. It means to go stand up for it and do the right thing. 'Cause, maybe it won't affect us right now, but some people it is. Like that Business Insider, little documentary, it's like 30 minutes. These the investigator goes into this couple's house, and they live next door or across away from a data center, and the lights from the data center are so bright, they have to get, like, room darkening shades on their house, and then it hums, like, all day, all night, and then their water barely comes out, they have to do all bottled water, even taking a shower. Yeah, it's so the sound to me, like okay, picture this. My husband put out there one of these rodent or animal, because we get, like, some wild animals sometimes. It's like this box, and it's like, "Meow, meow," and it's people have heard it here. It's so annoying. I can't imagine 24/7 like that. That would make someone go crazy. It's not like a bug zapper, it's, like, annoying, like a I don't know what to call it. Yeah, imagine being an animal, that's so scary for the animals. Like, so many animals that probably are stressed out and they're dying. Mhm. And people are like, "So what? Who cares?" Dude, we need those animals. Florida's trying to ban them. Good luck. I hope so. Yeah. All living beings. Yeah, that noise thing though is I can't even like re-engineer that sound because I'm sure that, like, on video, it sounds so different than it does in person. Glenn's Vintage Finds, what's up? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We're having a talk about the Earth, data centers, flock cameras, and we're just chilling. We're just chilling. It is have you heard it? Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a great show. Thank you so much. What about the new media glasses that just launched? I'm wearing some right now. I could see you in your underwear. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, wearables is a thing that, um, I don't know. It seems cool, but then what's the behind it, right? What's the behind it? Seeing Bev in her underwear. Wait, do y'all ever feel sick feeling like from watching an AI generated movie or picture? Oh, I try not to watch any AI stuff. I'll turn it off. I can tell right away. Yeah. And if I can't tell, the kids are like, "This is AI slop, mom." They know right away. You went upstairs when I started up. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm not surprised. It gave you a ha. You're screaming. That was pretty funny though, I have to say. Dead serious. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. It's, you have certain features on, so it gave you a headache. Okay. Yeah. My TikTok does that. Don't send me your bullshit ads. Thanks. Probably don't work. Yeah, it probably don't work. But for real, if you send me your AI bullshit, one day after talking about it on here, I was telling people about the Erin Brockovich website. It still gave me so much crap. Yeah. Even I have a lot of stuff turned off on my phone. Listen, listen. Is that better? I'll go on TikTok right now. Let's see what it says. I'm gonna have to go to bed soon. It says, watch, the first one will be AI. No, it's all about stupid Taylor Swift's wedding. And I don't even search for her. Um, yeah, I don't use Siri. It's off. I tried telling someone not to use Alexa, he doesn't care. Yeah, some people don't care. Yeah, they don't. Um, you can't enter your website. Check out everything we have on collation. That's your website where you guys fought and won? I will. I'm always interested in reading that. My cousin, like, she's an activist. My friend is a writer, writes for a lot of movie columns. He's got a lot of published books out, and he hates the. Oh, I bet he does, Bev. I bet he does. I have a lot of friends that write or they act and direct, and artists, photographers, and they hate it. And some companies are using it like crazy. You purposely search for things on your ignorant dad's phone. That's great. Welcome in, friends. Oh my gosh. So this is what for Prince William County, this is what you guys have been working on? I saw the site. It wouldn't let you post that, huh? Protect pwc.org, right? Is that the one? That's so funny about you doing that on your dad's phone. That's right? Okay. Here's another site you guys can look at. Yeah, it doesn't let you guys, but if someone's a mod or myself, I could post it. Yeah, my cousin lives there. She told me about this. I haven't seen the site, but she just told me about how they stopped. Yes, hot tip, sending things to people ships. Yeah, you know. I do that a lot. Mhm. When you wanna shift their algorithm, just send them some no way, I bet. Yeah. Luckily, my mom got all the good stuff, and, but some people would send me stuff, and I would turn around and send them other stuff, and then they're like their whole algorithm changed. Wow. Good, because they wanna learn from you guys. Yeah, they wanna learn. Yeah, I'll text this site to my cousin. Do I know how to trigger the algorithm? I think I'm done talking about that today because of the time. It's 3:15. Same area. You said Janesville, right? Yeah. No, I didn't talk about that tonight, but I talked about it when I first started. Yeah, thank you for your purchase. When I first started, I gave some seller tips, and then, we talked all about all kinds of stuff, but I was like, "You know what? It's 3:13. I gotta be up at, 6:13. I'm not really that tired." Yeah, so far I went to TikTok to see if I would get anything. Everything I'm getting is like, oh, the 2 people that climbed Empire State Building and got engaged. Did you guys see that? I hate them. She gave hours of gold. We've been here all night. New friend. Thank you, my friend. Yeah. I'm sure they got arrested. That couple. They're gorgeous though. I thought they were protesting at first when I saw the signs, but then I didn't see everything. Yeah, people were saying it was AI, but it wasn't AI because I've seen real photographs from like a photographer I know. No, they'll just have security on it. They won't be able to climb again. They'll have security on there for, a little while. No, they don't. If you purchase something, you could rewatch this stream. We used to be able to have past shows on, but sellers could choose to turn that off. So mine were off, not because I had anything to hide, but because I was multicasting to YouTube. So I have a YouTube channel and I have a lot of my shows on there, but I have a member section now. So a lot of my shows go there. And in order to watch the past, you have to be a member. There's 1,000. I have 1,000 streams. Is a lot. Thriftworks, what's going on? Good afternoon. What's up? I was talking about you. Did you get your app up? Is it running? I know. I've been up. We started talking about AI data centers. We running. Yo. You guys have a yeah, I'm sure you guys don't pass that. Data centers is a problem. Is that a problem in France? Look at Kelly just smacked you with some baguette. Yeah, not so much yet. Yeah, because they probably will stop them. That's only an American thing, I think. Yeah, go put them in nowhere. We're all plotting how to get rid of. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we've been talking about that earlier. A lot of European, sensors are combined with heating and hot water systems. Oh, so they can have their own. Yeah. They use a lot of water for it. If they could figure that out, but that's a big problem. It's a big problem in Ireland. Oh, they're making it so citizens can imagine that. Imagine that they care enough. Yeah, the water's toxic afterwards, yeah. It would have to be filtered so much. It would have to be filtered, like, who knows how many times. I don't know enough about the processes. I just know that we will all glow. I'll match my uranium. Yeah, I don't wanna glow. Probably won't probably won't happen. It'll be fed through something, but I don't know enough to so you're saying free hot water. I wonder if there's anything on Brockovich's site for France. I think it's only US. No, it's not. Oh, I can't zoom out of her the map. It's mostly US, but it's also in Hawaii. Yes, US. Oh, and Canada. US and Canada is her map. Not have never touched the fresh water. Many are used in insulating gels to cool and heat sink into fresh water. Oh, okay. When in actually we should wait until the computers advance into micro machine size for a giant center. Yeah, I didn't know that thrift works. So they have oh no, it's not even it's Alaska. So it's just United States on the Erin Brockovich map. Probably because she's not gonna fight internationally. Yeah, see, probably in France, they're doing it right, where in America, it'll be very interesting. Anyway, it was very cool to, talk about this. We went down a couple rabbit holes and had some good chats, and people shared a lot of good, useful information, so thank you. How much sleep will I get today? Well, sometimes, like, being an insomniac, I only need, like, 3 or 4 hours, so I'll probably get up, like, 7, take my kid to summer school, and then come back home. I might take a nap. We are twins. And then I usually don't take a nap because I don't wanna waste the daytime, but I'll probably need a nap around 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. You need at least 7? It depends. Sometimes I make up for it. Like, I didn't take a nap today, did I? Sometimes I'll lay on my bed at, like, 4 o'clock for about an hour, and then sometimes it's, like, 5 hours later and I get up. It just depends. Like, if I feel tired, I'm tired, you know? 2 hours, you can never nap, and I don't, like, stress out where I can't sleep. It's just, when do I sleep? Some days I'll sleep, like, I don't know. I'll go to bed at, like some nights I'm, like, tired, I go to bed at, like I don't know, one night I went to bed at, like, midnight, which is early, and then sometimes I'll fall asleep on the like, I can't watch a movie with my husband on the couch because as soon as I sit on the couch, I'm asleep, and then he's like, at 11, "Hey, you gonna get up and go to bed or do your show?" So I'm not allowed to sit on the couch. I will fall asleep. Yeah, 4 to 7. That's usually when I do. But I don't it's so weird sometimes. Like, I'm not drinking any caffeine. I had water. I drank a couple glasses of water tonight. But now I'm feeling a little bit. Yeah. I don't I haven't fallen asleep in a long time. Like one time I did almost driving and then I was like, "Whoa, I gotta not do that." So it just depends. Like I haven't stayed up this late in a long time. Maybe a couple weeks ago it was like 2, but now it's 3:20. So let's see who's on. Let's see who's on. And let's call it a night. Yeah. No, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh, this is such my style. We're gonna raid this person. I don't think I've ever rated them, but their thumbnail's very interesting. I think I have rated them. I followed them. Yeah, it's honestly not so bad. But, once I hit the pill, I'll be out. Mhm. Okay, you guys, we're gonna raid. Love you. It was fun. I enjoyed it. We went deep. We went down some rabbit holes. We did. Now I'm gonna look up all these things you guys told me about, and I'll share that site with my cousin. What's up? Whoa, YouTube, what did you guys say? Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on one second. Good night, you guys. I just lost their spelling of their thing. Hold on. I gotta find it real quick. You should do your first show, absolutely. I'm glad. I had to find their name because I mixed it up. And it doesn't, because I'm in this new beta. So if you guys know me, you know that I like odd things. I like oddities. Um, I know, Sabaloo. Yeah, definitely have the first show and just run your items. You heard me what I said in the beginning. Okay, so I like oddities. So this is vintage decor, one of my favorite categories on Whatnot. It's where I started when I first began. This seller is show is called Funeral Home Oddities and Estate Jewelry, and I find that very unique. I love that kind of thing. So if it's not for you, go to bed, go check it out, see what they're all about. Reimagine Boutique. Yeah, and they've got all kinds of cool stuff. I know it's perfect, right? Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your purchases. They'll be shipped out, this probably at lunchtime. Yep, I always ship same day. And then it's a holiday weekend, so, I think the post office is closed on Friday. I think they're closed Friday, so everything that doesn't ship today, there might be a little delay because of that, and so post office back in business Monday. Yeah, they're closed, right, the 3rd? I feel like they're closed. Oh, they're not closed on the 3rd. Oh, I thought they were. So Saturday, they're closed. Okay. Alright, there you have it. Oh, no, I always send it, I always ship same day. If I don't ship same day, next business morning, but, it will ship today. Well, I can't say tomorrow, right? Because it's today. Yeah, so it'll ship today, and then there's gonna be that one day because of Saturday being, postal holiday. Alright, friends, let's go check out the funeral home goodies. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. How about a laser show in space? Ready? Let's go. Yo.